concern is ahead. Plus, making a list from culture wars
There are only two genders.
to the economy.
I'll be working with Congress.
Is Trump focusing on the reasons voters sent him back to the White House? Our political panel is coming up. Hello again, back in Washington, where the State of our Union is saying, what a year this week has been. We are 7 days into Donald Trump's second term and already knee-deep in paperwork and promises designed to make the America of today feel radically, dramatically different. Let's get you up. 2 more of President Trump's cabinet nominees were confirmed this weekend as Trump moves to transform the government agencies he wants to carry out his sweeping plans. Last night, he sent more signals about how he will change America's role in the world, saying he'll pressure Arab countries to take more Palestinian refugees and, quote, clean out the Gaza Strip. And for every move by the president this week on immigration, the federal workforce, the environment, there were parallel attempts at settling scores or removing political roadblocks. Last night, Donald Trump defended his decision to abruptly fire inspectors general from more than a dozen federal agencies by claiming that such a purge is common. We'll talk about that and much more with Republican Senator Lindsey Graham.
This should be interesting.
A longtime member of the Judiciary Committee and
Let's see how he walks
Trump ally.
and talks
Thank you for being here.
and
Let's
dances
start with,
around the issue.
It's not common, as you know, to do what he did with those inspectors general. The law says that 30 days before a president fires an inspector general, which of course is an internal watchdog for government agencies, he must tell Congress, tell you why. That didn't happen. He broke the law.
Yeah, I think, he should have done that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he broke the law,
Is
but
it okay for him to put people in place that he
Spin.
thinks can carry out his agenda? Yeah. He won the election. What do you expect him to do? Just leave everybody in place in Washington before he got elected? This makes perfect sense to me. Get new people. He feels like the government hasn't worked very well for the American people. These watchdog folks that are pretty lousy job. He wants some new eyes on Washington. And that makes sense to me.
so this is going to be a master class on political spin.
Political nominee. That happens, Democrat, Republican, that is the prerogative
Keep
of the
game.
president. And it is the Inspector General also, but the Inspector General, as I said, this is supposed to be the person who keeps watch on it.
Well, who is the keep watch on what? I mean, he wants to put people in place, including inspector generals, that can implement his agenda.
Exactly.
Why keep the expert?
Damn the law. The law be damned.
Republican general. In the last 4 years, the military was too weak and too old, and he's going to fix that. That's why he picked Pete. He thought the military was too weak, too old, and he's going to fix it. That's why he chose Pete. So that's just what it goes when you're in an election.
Okay, I want to move on to the pardons.
Yeah.
President Trump pardoned or commuted hundreds of people convicted of assaulting police
Oh,
in
this
the
is
January
key.
6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. But a lot of lives were being
Watch how he do this.
I want you to just look at one example. I think this is important. Michael Brown, he was a DC police officer. He was off that day. But he came in because he knew the officers needed help to protect the U.S. Capitol, to protect you and your colleagues. He was tased. He was beaten to the point he had a heart attack. He was threatened with being shot with his own gun. He had to scream back at them, I have kids. And the man who tased him, who was convicted of doing that, Daniel Rodriguez, he was sentenced in 2023 to 12 years in prison. On Monday, he was among those who got a full pardon. Are you okay with that?
No, I've always said that I think when you pardon people who attack police officers, you're sending the wrong signal to the public at large.
So Biden,
That's not what you want to do.
FBI.
Cops, but it is that power. Biden pardoned a guy that shot 2 FBI agents.
there you go.
In South Dakota.
Spin.
FBI was all upset about that. He pardoned half his family when he said he wouldn't. President Trump at least said, I'm going to do this. I don't like this. I don't like it on either side, and I think the public doesn't like it either. So if this continues, if this is the norm, it may be an effort to rein in the pardon power of the president as an institution.
Have you talked to
Not
the
under this
president
president.
about that you're opposed to what he did?
We've had this debate, I'm all in for him. I want him to win. I think pardoning people would be like cops. pardon the people who feel to have
What you're gonna do is put those people back in society, feeling that they have a mandate. As long as they do it in the name of Trump, it's okay. This is what you're saying, Lindsey Graham.
Okay, I mean, I get what you're saying about the FBI agents, and he did that on his last day. But this is different. This is, okay, this is, just, I want to ask about the ramifications. In your own words, because you have said.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Having a pardon of somebody who took the law into their own hands will make violence more likely.
Yeah.
So I do want to look forward on this question, which is, if somebody was pardoned and believes, pardon me? We own it, and they believe that they can do what they want if they do it in the president's name.
There you go,
Isn't that
down.
encouraging dangerous lawlessness?
Kamala Harris wanted to go on.
Spin.
Let's get on Donald Trump.
Pivot.
Let's talk about the problem. The problem is she tried to raise money, call them freedom fighters, to bring down Minneapolis. They tried to bring that
Senator,
courthouse.
I'm asking you about.
They still mad about George Floyd
About Trump. But I see it as a bigger, I mean, yes,
and the cop
I see
getting
it
convicted.
clearly. I'm not
But then they
like
went
President
and
Trump pardoned people who beat up cops.
beat up
But
cops.
I didn't like it when Biden pardoned all of his family going out the door. I didn't like it when Kamala Harris tried to raise bail money
Only in
for people
America.
who beat up cops and shot them in the head. I don't like any of this.
Yeah.
What, you said he's gonna own it, if.
Yeah, all of them run on it.
Because there are people who testified, law enforcement who testified in these trials, prosecutors will agree for their
Well,
safety.
the public was told about Trump what he would do, and he didn't. So you can't say he lied to anybody. Biden said he wasn't going to pardon his family.
Okay, but let's.
Yeah. So he gonna. So is he gonna own the ramifications?
Some of these pardoned.
Are y'all gonna own the ramifications?
You think he should do
Or
that?
y'all gonna blame it on Kamala and Biden and Obama
It was clear as I can.
and Hillary?
One last question on this. Stuart Rhodes, of the Oath
It's
Keepers,
going
for
down,
which
man.
he
This
had
fucking
18
going
year
down.
sentence on
And
seditious
if you ain't paying
conspiracy
attention,
conviction, that was too
fuck
late.
being
He
woke.
was at President Trump's
You better wake up.
in Las Vegas.
I don't think there's a restriction on him being there. I don't like
Y'all know
this.
that woke shit is
You know,
only
we
because
had
it's
guys on death row
improper use of the
that Biden
term
gave a life sentence that walked into the bank and shot
wake,
two ladies
awaken,
inside
all that
cold blood. He's
black
talking
term,
about
you know.
Conditions of confinement. I don't like
Little
any
white
of this.
kids
I
start
think
going
most
home and telling their
Americans
parents,
feel
"Mom, you're not
like
woke."
President used the pardon power in a way to
And mom like, what does that
say,
mean?
"Oh, I see, well, it's not the wrong
But you might have to revisit it if he does more of this.
So they jumped on it and turned it into something that it wasn't, just so they can have a rallying cry.
If you have an idea about how to rein in
Wokeness,
power of the president,
DEI,
that goes too far,
CRT,
President Trump revoked
all of the
his
things
detail of
that are related
former
to
Secretary of State serving under him, Mike Pompeo,
the
his
achievements
former
and
National
accomplishments
Security Advisor, John Bolton.
of a certain group of people.
Both of them were facing security threats because
Take
they
our
were
country back.
in charge
Make
of
America
an
great
operation
again.
to take out
This all
Saddam
began
in Iran.
with the election
Operation carried out under
of the
Trump.
first
Did Trump revoke that security?
identifiably black
I talked to Senator Cotton about
president
this. He's the chairman of Intel Committees.
of the United States.
Very, very good man. He said he had a briefing and he asked. the
This is
briefers,
this is what this is what this is about.
Would you think you deserve the detail? And they said yes.
And if you don't understand, go back to the year 2004 and then retrace your steps back to this point.
He's been briefed about it. I'm glad he has protection. But if you like Bolton or anybody else, we need to make sure that if you serve our government and you take on foreign power at the request of the administration, that we not will do
They
it.
should get the security back.
Yeah, I think we need the Senate needs to look at what happened.
This country is about to go through some really, really trying times, guys. We haven't seen anything like this since the pre-Civil War era.
I don't believe in hanging. It makes it hard to recruit people. in the
And
future.
maybe,
And if something happened to these
you know,
people, and, you know,
Reconstruction.
Trump needs to
I think
take
this
out,
may be a second
getting people to serve in the future on
Reconstruction.
that
So
decision.
the just to put a finer point on it. It was a mistake.
but it's to take back and to rebuild everything that they feel that has been destructed
Should keep the details.
with all the accomplishments and the gains
Issues
that we have made.
Again, he said it's his prerogative. He's done a lot of things with the stroke of a pen. The issue that voters said that they were most interested in him doing is dealing with the crisis of affordability. And we have not seen any substantial action on that. People are now paying $7 for a dozen eggs. It's a record.
But they're gonna blame that on Biden.
37% higher than a year
But
ago.
they're going to take the inflation rate in the economy. They're going to claim
He talked about eggs, he talked about illegal immigration.
success in that.
I think he's trying to fulfill his promise to regain control of an out of control illegal immigration system. We need more money for Tom Homan. I'm for departing illegal immigrants here for criminals. Most people are. The public's with them.
That's going to make prices go up even more
because
you're about to deplete the workforce.
We need to finish the wall, but I think the signature issue for Donald Trump was to get a handle on illegal immigration, and he's off to a good start. We just need to help him in Congress.
So, immigration certainly was, you talked about that nonstop, you're absolutely right.
And one other note on that border thing. I know everybody talks about the border, and, you know, there is a problem there. But there are so many people in this country that have that habit, whatever that habit is, that habit that you can't go and buy at your local drugstore. So by doing what you're doing, yeah, you're going to close the border, but you're also going to shut down a lot of supply. And not only is the demand going to remain the same, it's going to increase with all the stress that you're about to bring.
Needs more money to finish the wall, to increase bed space.
And you,
have the tools necessary to carry
you
out
know,
this plan that President Trump
basically said all the cartels are foreign terrorists.
So to my Republican colleagues, we've hit a wall here. We're not building a wall, we've hit a wall.
Do you understand
Money to Tom Homan so that
how
he
the
can
murder
do
rate
what Trump
is
promised?
about to go
And if
up
we delay that, the taxes expire
when
this
you
year. We got plenty of time to do that. I worry that we're
limit
not
the
on another
supply,
attack on our country. I worry that we delay
but the
this.
demand
President Trump ran on it.
continues to
Congress
increase
doesn't give his administration, Tom Homan, the money to do
in that type of market.
President Trump promised. We need to kind of get quickly on this tonight.
It can't be sustained.
Hamas,
It's an unsustainable position, guys.
Israeli hostages, they've been captive in Gaza for
And this is going to be
18
key.
months. Israel released 200 Palestinian prisoners. They've been very involved in this issue, Senator. Last
Hamas
night,
ain't going for
talking
it.
about Palestinians who live in Gaza.
And Israel
Trump said
is
he
going to
wants
make
to,
a
quote,
fatal
clean
mistake.
that whole thing out. What does that mean?
You know, I really don't know. I do know this.
Just watch.
Hamas needs to go. All these guys.
And Trump is going to fall right in the trap.
And I hope they're dead in Milwaukee. What they did to those 4 young ladies, parade them in front of the Palestinian community and put them on the world stage was disgusting. My heart breaks for what they've gone through. So that idea Hamas survives is a non-starter for me. But that idea that all the Palestinians are going to leave and go somewhere else, I don't see that being overly practical. I don't know what he's talking about, but go talk to MBS, go talk to UAE, go talk to Egypt. What is their plan for the Palestinians? Do they want them all to leave? Or do they want them?
What is the plan?
Well, I think they want the Palestinians to be able to live with dignity and security for Israel.
You gotta get rid of Hamas first.
You can't do this without dealing with Hamas. You're dead right.
So the
Hamas is
Palestinians
the problem for the world, not
are the
just
native
Palestinians. The question
are
you ask
to
is, did the Arab
that area
world support setting up
as the Native Americans were
I'd be
to
surprised if they did.
the Christian
I want to turn
colonists.
to
in America.
this weekend that
That's basically what's
really
going on
had
over
a lot of people wondering what is really going on and what Donald
Choose
Trump
your
is
side,
for
whatever you
when
feel,
it comes to
but
elections
that's the
in
truth.
Europe. Elon Musk made a special video appearance at a campaign on Saturday for the far-right Alternative for Germany party. He reiterated his support for them ahead of next month's elections, and then he told the crowd the following. I think there's, like, frankly, too much of a focus on the past guilt, and we need to move beyond that. people who, children who should not be guilty of the sins of their parents or even let alone their parents or their great-grandparents maybe even. And then he said, you have my full support. I think, the Trump administration is also supportive. Two things. What do you think about him telling Germany to move past,
Number one is Elon Musk, a Nazi. I don't think so. I don't believe at all. He became to his aid. But what he said does bother me in this regard. Tomorrow is the 80th anniversary of liberating Auschwitz. I was just there a few months ago. I don't expect the Germans to be radical, collective, guilt all their lives, but I do hope in German schools they educate the German children about what happened in Germany. I hope in our schools that we'll educate people the Holocaust.
Yet you don't want them to educate our students about what happened in America.
That we're rewriting history.
It's absurd.
The Holocaust was one of the darkest moments in the history of mankind. There are 15 million Jews on the planet because every generation seems to want to corrupt the Jewish people so they can't grow and survive. So the last thing I want, facing the 80th anniversary of the Auschwitz.
Damn, I feel Jewish.
The death camp is to be equivocal. I want every German child, every American child to know what happened and that it's true, not a lie, and you never do it again.
What about what happened in your state of South Carolina? What's still going on in your state of South Carolina?
This coming week, are you going to support her?
We'll see how she does.
You don't want that to be taught.
Richard Burr, who's a good friend of mine, is going to introduce herself.
We're going to keep it going, though, partner.
We'll see.
We'll see is an honest answer.
Y'all need to understand.
I want to know about what
This is just the beginning.
Edward Snowden. But I generally support everybody. If Richard has confidence in her,
We're coming for all you clowns in this misinformation. This bullshit propaganda that y'all trying to spread.
They're going to keep coming after us. They will distort the state of Israel. And I want people in that sphere to be clear-eyed about the world in which we live in. The largest state sponsor of terrorism is Iran, and they're religious Nazis. 80 years after the Holocaust, there's a group of people trying to get a nuclear weapon to kill all the Jews. They cannot be allowed to do so.
Senator Lindsey Graham, thank you so much for coming.
The people overseas will say the USA is the largest sponsor of terrorism. But, we'll see. Until next time, peace.